So I know summer's about to end, but I wasn't going to let it end without talking about this beautiful set right here from Kayali. Kayali's Vacay in a Bottle. I got some thoughts, I've played in them, and we're going to talk about it today. Let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Lisa Marie here. Yes, we're doing the Kayali Vacay in a Bottle set. I'm actually glad I waited to do this review because when this set first released, you could only buy it as a set, but now you can purchase these fragrances that I'm about to talk about individually, and I know that makes a lot of people happy. So yay, it pays to have patience and take our time sometimes, you know, so we can let things iron out. So all right, let's get into these fragrances. As always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. I am rocking out with a kind of mauve color because I'm in transition mode, y'all. This is from MAC and this is the shade You Wouldn't Get It. I kind of had to dig for this one because I was like, I want something that's kind of in between, and this is the one. As always, details on the face will be in the description box below as always, so you don't have to ask questions about it. Next up, we have fragrance of the day. This is another OG. I haven't pulled her out in a minute, but she was on my desk at the time and I said I'm gonna wear her. It's been a minute. This is from MFK and this is Gentle Fluidity Gold right here. I love how my juice has gotten darker. I love that. Yes, there is a dedicated review about this fragrance already up on the channel, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. But again, fragrance of the day is from MFK, Macy's France and Kirk Jean, and this is Gentle Fluidity Gold. And now let's talk more about these four fragrances right here. So this was a summer 2024 release, which it is still summer 2024. So we are still on time with this, yay. Originally, when this first came out, this was like June, July, when we first got rumblings of it. They was only gonna be a set, but of course now, like I say, you can get them individually. And here's the thing, the set retails for $100. I wanna note that. Individually, these retail for $32 individually. Now, if you purchase all four of these individually, so it comes out to $128 before tax. So I want to note that yes, there is a $28 savings if you purchase the bundle versus purchasing them individually by themselves. But I get that some people might only like one or two fragrances, so I get that too. So I just want to note the price difference. So let's talk about the fragrances. So the first one up, the orange one as I like to call it, this is Marrakesh in a Bottle, Orange Blossom number 24. The yellow one is Capri in a Bottle, Lemon Sugar number 14. Then next up we have Maui in a Bottle, Sweet Banana number 37. Then we have the blue bottle, and this is Maldives in a Bottle, Ylang Cocoa number 20. So those are the four fragrances, and I'm actually gonna go down the line and give you all my thoughts about them. I have worn all these on skin as well as tested them on paper, so my thoughts and opinions are fully formed at this point. So first up, Marrakesh in a Bottle. Marrakesh in a Bottle right here, aka the orange one. So it has notes of bergamot, orange blossom, pink pepper, Turkish rose, neroli, and cedarwood. And then of course I do have it already sprayed out and dried down so I can really get back into this fragrance, y'all. Here's the thing about this fragrance. The cedarwood is very loud in the opening, so you would think this would be like more of a sweet fragrance, especially when I see orange blossom. But y'all, I was getting woodiness out of this scent in the opening. I'm not feeling it. I gotta say too, luckily this is one of those that you needed to dry down on skin as it went on, because then the orange blossom shine through eventually, but you gotta get past that opening of this cedarwood in my opinion. And then the pepper, I get a lot of pink pepper as well. So I gotta say this was one, it wasn't my favorite. I can tell y'all that right now. It was just okay, and it was then only after it dried down like 30 minutes to an hour later did I enjoy this fragrance. And I got about 3 to 4 hours out of Marrakesh in a Bottle, so that is my take on that one. Next up, we have the yellow bottle, and this is Capri in a Bottle, Lemon Sugar number 14. So this is one I've heard polarizing reviews on, interesting enough, so I was extremely intrigued to try this one. So y'all, with Capri in a Bottle, Lemon Sugar number 14, we have notes of lemon, sugar, we have freesia, raspberry, vanilla, and musk. So I'm gonna tell you right now, when I see the notes, anytime something has a raspberry note in it, I'm kind of all ears because I've learned that I like raspberry, especially as we're heading into fall. I love raspberry. And I am here for lemon too. I'm not mad at it. So I'm like, let's see what it's giving. So y'all, with Capri in a Bottle, I get lemon, I get sugar, I get raspberry for sure. And then over time you get the vanilla and then the muskiness on the skin more so, but not as much musk on the paper in my opinion. The lemon is actually very soft in this one. So this is more of like in the lemon cake direction, not so much lemon as in citrusy acidic lemon. So I gotta note that about this type of lemon that's in this fragrance. And then it finally hit me, y'all, as I wore this one and I continued to wear it because, oh, by the way, a Capri in a Bottle lasts a very long time. I was getting wafts of this one for hours. She lasts all day. I want to note that too. She the longevity queen out of the group. Let me say that too. I was getting like raspberry lemonade, think Crystal Light, the drink, like you can mix into your water to flavor it. That's what this smells like to me. But the vanilla in it gives it a gourmand take. So I really enjoyed Capri in a bottle, y'all. Lemon sugar, more than I thought I would. Because this one I was kind of like, oh, we gonna see. It's a lemon fragrance. I was thinking citrus tart, but no, it's giving more lemon cake, but more so lemon raspberry cake. That's what's giving here. So I'm enjoying this one. And let me say, if I had to purchase just one by itself, this is one I absolutely would purchase as a solo. So I highly recommend the Capri in a bottle lemon sugar. This one brought me joy. I also want to note too, for its comparisons, I'm gonna say this: if you liked the Forever Mood fragrance Hard to Get, that was the one, also yellow bottle. If you kind of like fragrances in that family, think also Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. I think you will enjoy this one too, the lemon. Capri in a bottle. I think you will enjoy that. So just to give you all some context and some comparisons. And that again is Capri in a bottle, lemon sugar, number 14. Next up, we now have Maui in a bottle. This one has been highly talked about and highly raved about. So I was like, okay, let's see what it's giving. Maui in a bottle, that is the aqua colored bottle. Oh, I love this color. Maui in a bottle, sweet banana, number 37 is what this is. We have notes of sweet banana, pear, coconut cream, jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla is what this is. I enjoyed this one. This one, hands down, was a love at first sniff. This was not one that had to grow on me. I had to wait for dry down or anything. I absolutely love Maui in a bottle, sweet banana. I'm here for this one. Because the banana in here is more so like banana candy and not banana the fruit. So I want to say that. So I think banana candy, I think runts, like the candy runts. I think an hour later flavored banana chews and that type of thing. So those type of banana candies. That's what I'm getting from this. And then it's fresh at the same time. It's banana, it's sweet, but it's also refreshing. There is a little bit of some like maybe white florals in here going on too. So it is a tropical scent. But this is fun. This one is really fun and it brought me a lot of joy. And also concerning comparisons and things that you also may like that's in the same family. And I actually said this in this dedicated review, but if you like Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana, I think you will also enjoy the Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar fragrance because they are kind of similar. However, in the Ellis Brooklyn fragrance, the star is pineapple, whereas in Maui in a Bottle, banana is the star. So the fruits are different. Let me say that these are not dupes or anything, not the same fragrance, none of that, but I just want to give you all something to go off of. So if you like one, I'm pretty sure you like the other. And that again is Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana, number 37. Oh, I forgot to mention, absolutely I would purchase the Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana number 37 as a solo. This one 100% would do that. And the last one we have to talk about, you all, is Maldives in a Bottle, which is this light blue one. So Maldives in a Bottle, Ylang Cocoa number 20 is the full name. We have notes of rosemary, wild lemon, then we have starfruit, banana blossom, ylang ylang, and coconut milk. Now this one I said, okay, I'm not quite sure how this is gonna go, and in particular it's the rosemary note that made me nervous because the rest of them I'm like, okay, fruity floral, okay, but that rosemary, I said that's a true herb. Like, and I think of cooking when I think of rosemary. So okay, let me tell y'all what I actually got from the scent though. And I hate to say my fear in the notes was confirmed because the opening is rosemary. It is absolutely rosemary. And I was like, ooh, I wasn't feeling it even on skin, y'all, either. I was like, ooh. But luckily the rosemary eventually tones down and then I get more of the tropical notes. I get the banana blossom and I get ylang, the coconut milk, all that comes through. And it's interesting enough too, y'all, there's like a cooling sensation in this fragrance. It's the equivalent of drinking a cold glass of water filled with ice on a very hot day and you just feel the shivers run down you. That is how this fragrance makes me feel when I smell it. I don't know how they created that effect, but it's cool. Okay. This is one that, although it is unique and again because it has that cooling effect sensation for me, this is one, would I purchase it by itself? No, I would not, because again, that rosemary note is throwing me off in the opening and it still lingers around throughout the rest of the fragrance. Although it does tone down over time, it's still there. So it's not my favorite. So Maldives in a Bottle, you're okay, but would I purchase it by itself? No, I wouldn't. And last thing I want to mention, of course, when it comes to the house of Kayali, naturally we think about layering combinations or what fragrances would you want to pair with it or whatnot. And let me say this, when it comes to Kayali, the default option when it comes to layering, y'all, we always think of Vanilla 28, right? This one is like the go-to default, what they say, easy reach. If I can't figure out nothing else to layer with it, you can always reach for this one and it works. And yes, that is true in this case, but This was not the fragrance that I was reaching for with these 4, in my opinion, that I think would do them justice. The Kayali fragrance that I think you need to reach for with this one, she slept on, y'all, because she's an OG at this point. The fragrance, though, that came to mind, and I was so happy when I played in it and layered combos and all that, the OG fragrance, y'all, that comes to mind from Kayali is this one right here. Utopia, Vanilla Cocoa number 21. This beauty right here. Dare I say it, before we even had Vacay in a bottle, this was the OG vacation scent from Kayali. So we gotta give her some respect. She is the OG summer scent from the brand. And I'm happy about it because I've had her for 2 years now, 2 years and some change. She has gotten stronger and louder. The vanilla and the coconut has gotten even more prominent in here. I'm loving it. But let me tell you something, because this is a vanilla and coconut based scent, aka a tropical summery type of scent, it's the perfect base fragrance in my opinion for all 4 of these fragrances. When I say none of them smelled horrible, in fact, in my opinion, because of that base of the vanilla and the cocoa, it actually amped up all of these scents to make them even longer lasting and stronger, in my opinion. So that's why I want to highly recommend, for those that have the OG Utopia, this is the one to layer with any one of the fragrances in this entire collection, especially the Maui one. Maui in a bottle, with the sweet banana. Ooh, that was really pretty. That was my favorite one, layered with Utopia. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my overview of the Kayali Vacay in a bottle set. Now you know my thoughts. I told y'all I would give y'all a video once I played in the scents and really form my opinions. And now you know which ones I'm loving and which ones I'm kind of like, I'm a good on. And just to recap, my absolute favorite 2 that I'm like absolutely would repurchase, purchase them solo, what have you, if I had to, it would be, again, the Capri in a bottle lemon sugar and the Maui in a bottle sweet banana. These 2 were my absolute favorites. Loves. So those are my thoughts. Have you smelled this set? Have you smelled the fragrances? Do you own this set? Have you picked up any solos? Let me know. What are we loving? What are we hating? And let me know, what are you layering with these fragrances? Let me know, because y'all know my pick, which is, of course, Utopia. And as always, of course, Vanilla 28. But again, Utopia Vanilla Cocoa is the start for this one. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.